Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into the 11th Christmas update from Gaz Weathervid. So here we go again, it's time to bring you another Christmas update. Can you believe we're not all that far away from being halfway through now? Update number 13 will be the halfway point. So, yeah, been an interesting season of Christmas updates so far, generally trending milder. Have been one or two cooler ones mixed in as well, but we have had a lot of mild and some of them really exceptionally mild updates until the last update, update number 10, sort of flipped everything on its head and was a much, much colder update and quite wintry as well for the Christmas period. Was that a one-off, or is that the start of a new trend towards cold and Christmas weather? We will find out in a moment. We'll discover it together as we go through the CFS V212Z and see what it's showing. We are now also adding in the GFS Extended as well, by the way. So 2 models to go at, but the particular focus, of course, is on CFS V2. And I shall get on with that for you in a second. Just to say, very busy day at Gaz Weathervid. I'm not sure what time you are watching this video, you know, in comparison to all of the other updates, but we released 7 AM upload, as well as the third and final season model roundup, winter 2021-2022, and weekend broadcast. Well, it's a 10 to 14 dayer knocking about as well. So please check out all of the videos, like, share, subscribe on my videos, and thank you so much everybody for doing that. Thank you so much to Richard for the amazing Christmas Updates gift. Thank you so much, my friend. I love the Christmas Updates gift. It's amazing. If it doesn't get you in the mood for Christmas, I don't know what will, really. So thank you so much, Richard, for the fabulous Gaz Weathervid's 2021 Christmas Updates gift. It's been amazing so far. We've still got plenty more updates that we can show you the GIF in as well. Right, so going to move over to Weta in a moment, just to say that, of course, we're using the CFS V212Z. We always try and use the same model all of the time, or the same run of the model all the time. It's run 4 times today, so we could choose any of the 4 runs, but it's always best when making a comparison to have the same, you know, the same run of the model, you see what I mean, and then you can make a direct comparison. And these are purely the way the charts are coming out. We can't be, you know, accused of cherry picking any particular outcome. Purely the way that the model is, you know, developing these updates as we are doing them. So, I reckon that's as much as we're going to tell you. We're still looking for trends. We can't put it on the detail yet, of course. For Chris, we can't tell you you're going to be doing this, and this to 3 p.m. on Christmas afternoon, because it's much too far away for that. So, we're still just looking for the overall trend of the CFS V2, and now, of course, the GFS Extended as well. That's pretty much everything I'm going to tell you. Let's move over to Wet Red, and we're going to have a look, shall we, at this latest CFS run. This was generated at midday on Friday, 26th of November. We're starting off on the 10th of December, so as we get close to Christmas, the time frame gets smaller that we're looking at, but we will eventually be able to start adding some detail into mix around a week or two before Christmas. Right, so this is how the CFS V212Z is looking for Friday the 10th of December. We've got high pressure over Scandinavia. We've got high pressure to the southwest as well, the Azores High ridging in. It's quite cold, actually, that particular day, but we are threatening to bring in some milder air from off the Atlantic Ocean. And that's what happens as we go through to the 12th of December. We start going into a flatter westerly type pattern with outbreaks of rain moving in from west. And, you know, it would be pretty mild as well with that. Into Monday the 13th and on to Tuesday the 14th, looking very unsettled, low pressure ploughing in from off the Atlantic, bringing plenty of wet and windy weather. It does look pretty windy there, and on the plus side, though, at least it would be mild. As we go through to the 15th of December, again looking wet, windy, Atlantic driven, quite stormy potentially with those winds in from the north. That's the 16th of December, again mid-December looking quite mild on this 11th Christmas update. That's the 17th, now we're into a long fetch southwesterly here. It's our job to see how we're going to get any cold weather, but we're still a week before Christmas at this point. But yeah, long fetch southwest looking very mild with that, with rain particularly so in more northern areas. Week before Christmas, 18th of December, still looking pretty mild there. Then high pressure begins to reach northwards as we go into the 19th. That is a mild ridge, it's quite a warm ridge, but it will be starting to turn things a little bit drier. Run up towards Christmas, very quickly back into wet and windy weather again. That's the 21st of December, with heavy rain and gale force winds sweeping through the country. That eventually pushes through, and as we go into 22nd of December, then we go into a rather cooler scenario with winds in from west-northwest, sunny spells, and wintry showers likely then. However, I don't think we're going to get much in the way of cold weather for this update, so it looks like update number 10 was a one-off for the time being. I think this is going to remain mild and Atlantic-driven for Christmas. This is Christmas Eve, when we're into 23rd December, when we're into a westerly, bringing sunshine and showers. Christmas Eve itself looking wet and windy, really. That pushes through on Christmas Day, and we find the wind going into the northwest, so a little bit cooler for Christmas Day. Wind's coming off Greenland, so it might be cold enough to bring some wintry showers into northern part of Scotland, but still Atlantic driven, still everything piling in from off the Atlantic. Now Christmas, Boxing Day rather, is beginning to go a little bit cold. We're just starting to push around towards more of a northwesterly as we get a little bit of amplification from this ridge developing in the Atlantic. So probably another spell of wet and windy weather late Christmas Day into Boxing Day. When as that clears away, it does probably start turning colder, particularly in the north, with showers becoming rather wintry perhaps up in the north. Then that turns the wind into the north as we go through into 27th of December, so just beyond Christmas, we actually start pulling in colder northerly winds. I think it's only going to be temporary, transient, but yes, we do get cold northerly winds there. Just after Christmas Day on the 27th of December, they bring wintry showers into northern and eastern areas. It is only a very brief cold snap, though, by the 28th of December. We're back in the wind round into the west again by this area of low pressure. I suspect that will bring outbreaks of rain and milder weather. And then as we run up towards New Year, looks like we're going rather unsettled. Not overly mild, though, actually. We are digging the jet stream southwards here. So, outbreaks of rain, probably with hill snow mixed in, quite chilly on New Year's Eve. That's New Year's Eve, and another bout of wet windy weather starting to push in from the Atlantic. He's attempting to get a Scandinavian high going, but I reckon that is probably doomed to fail given the energy that we've got in the Atlantic. New Year's Day, first day of 2022, looks like that. Rather cool and showery, with winds in from a northwesterly direction. I'll run you on through the first days of January as well, shall I? So we still have this area of high pressure to our northeast. It is lurking there. Is it going to do anything? Let's see what happens. So a proper old battle is going on here, actually, by 5th of January, between that high pressure from Scandinavia back into western Russia and deep low pressure around Greenland and Iceland. They're battling it out, and it looks like it's going to be the Atlantic that wins this, forcing that high pressure into Russia. So generally mild, wet and windy through the opening days of January. But that high pressure over Siberia, well, Russia, but it's Siberian high, really, Russia and Scandinavia, is making a real fight of it as we go through the first half of January. By the time you get through to the 20th, it looks like we're going into a rather cold and more blocked scenario. That's 20th of January. Possibly that started to trend colder then, but we are well beyond Christmas, so I don't think we'll go any further with that. Let's just very quickly, shall we, have a look at the GFS extended control run. Why not do that? Just moving into Christmas time frame now. So here we go again with the GFS extended. If you're enjoying the Christmas updates, by the way, please can you smash the like button, make sure you sub to the channel. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. You'll be able to see more. You'll be able to see more Christmas updates if you do. Right, this is 10th of December. Again, we've got a nice mild ridge of high pressure over and to the south of the country here. Let's just push through very quickly and see what happens. So the GFS extended just keeps this high pressure around the country as we go to the middle of December. Mainly dry and pretty mild, but I suppose there could be frost and fog under that area of high pressure. Not much change, really, very static conditions by the, continuing to the 20th of December. And I would have thought by this point we are probably getting quite a lot of frost and fog, especially for more southern areas. Turning milder just before Christmas, starting to bring up this very mild southwesterly on the GFS extended control, and that's Christmas Eve, looking mainly dry, very mild, particularly for more northern and west areas. There could again be frost and fog, potentially under the high pressure in the south and east. That's Christmas Day. Again, a very quiet day under high pressure. Again, could be frost and fog, perhaps of south and east, very mild, with both southwesterly winds further north and west. And then on beyond Christmas, just lots of high pressure continuing, really. This is a very anti-cyclonic run. And by the time we get through to New Year's Eve, which is as far as we go with the GFS extended control run, is trying to get that high pressure up to Scandinavia. So what becomes of that? You know, who knows? But generally mild with the GFS extended control run. Right, okay, webcam still on, has been throughout. Right, that's your 11th Christmas update then. So we're back to milder conditions really after that much colder 10th update. It looks like that was a one-off. That's not been maintained yet. So yeah, we're back to milder. That has been the trend throughout these Christmas updates so far. We're still relatively early on with the Christmas updates. I say we're reaching the halfway point when we get to update number 13, which we will do next week, of course. But there we go. That's your 11th Christmas update anyway. Right, okay, so that's that done. We'll have update number 12 for you on Monday. That's penciled in for Monday. We'll see what the CFS and the GFS extended control run are saying then. For the 11th Christmas update, though, that is all for now, and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.